watching Talk of the Town, and today we're going to tackle a topic that many viewers are interested in and are working on. Some of them, we're talking about weight loss today. We're going to give you some tips from the expert. Right now, Erin Gagne joins us from Revive Wellness. Erin, so glad to have you on the program.
Yes, thanks so much for having me back. Excited to talk about this topic. It's one I get a lot of questions about. So
Absolutely, and one you have some solutions for, so we look forward to that. Start though
yeah,
by just kind of reminding viewers about Revive Wellness and what it is that you do there.
sure. So Revive Wellness, we're located in Bluffton in the Promenade, right across from Me Tierra. And our specialty is really focused on women's health, perimenopause, menopause, giving them hormone replacement therapy, as well as tackling other root causes of hormone imbalances, which is known as kind of functional medicine approach. We also do weight loss. We have a whole weight loss program and aesthetics. So we treat men as well, but majority of our patients tend to be women.
And that's perfect for today's topic because one of the reasons people really can struggle with losing weight is, for women of course, is when they enter menopause. And menopause is a challenge, you know, for a lot of reasons. Your body is just changing, but many women are actually gaining weight during that time. So let's discuss that.
Yeah, and just to recap, I know we've talked about this a lot, but menopause is the definition is the true absence of a menstrual cycle for a full year. But really, we need to include perimenopause because that's the 10 years prior. And that's when women really start to see like all the things I was doing before are no longer working to lose weight. I hear it all the time. Women come in and they're like, I have a spare tire around my waist. It's all in my abdomen, and they're not really sure why. So, there's a lot of different aspects of weight loss, but one of the biggest things we see as women age is we start to see shifts in our hormones. Mainly, one of the biggest ones is testosterone. And what testosterone does is it allows insulin to be pushed into the muscle. And so when we drop off our testosterone levels, we start to develop this insulin resistance, meaning when we eat food, our body no longer processes it the way that we need to. And instead of pushing it into the cell for storage later, we're just turning it into fat quicker. So yeah, all the things we used to work no longer do anymore because of this issue. So that's just like one of the aspects of it.
It's a complicated topic, but you can see why so many women struggle. It's really just a matter of body chemistry changes. But
Yes.
there's something called GLP-1 analogs. I want you to explain this again to me. I got a brief recap, but tell us about this and why this is impactful.
Yes. So this is the buzz right now. Many people hear it, that, catchy little jingle on the TV for Ozempic. So there's different forms. There's Ozempic, and then another brand is Mounjaro. But what this basically is a GLP-1 analog is a peptide. It's known as semaglutide. So that's what a lot of people are hearing about. And what this does is it works in the body in three ways. So the first way is on the pancreas to help secrete insulin production, so help with that insulin resistance. It works on the brain to decrease cravings. So that's one of the things people have a lot of issues with. And then it slows gastric emptying in the stomach, so we get full quicker. So it works on many different ways. And what we see in women as we get older is some of us wait too long, but maybe not even that. Maybe we're still insulin resistant because of toxins, because of different things. We saw a lot of this after COVID because of the vaccinations and not really, knowing what that did to our bodies. But women get stuck in this insulin resistance, and it's really, really hard to get out of it. So this is where this medication comes into play to kind of help women get out of that.
Okay, yeah, that is interesting, and it's great to know that there is something that might be able to help that is a relatively simple solution, but you've also got some tips for us to kind of take home and just help us with this, struggle of weight gain.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, there's several things I see. One of the biggest things I see is that we're not eating enough protein as women. So we have to have healthy stores of protein to increase our, basal metabolic rate and also to help with those processes of insulin resistance. That's one of the biggest things I see. So increase your protein intake. I think a lot of what we know about protein is wrong. We really should be aiming for anywhere from zero point 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. So that's a lot, and that's sometimes hard to hit.
Great
Yes.
tips. And for our viewers who are watching, I encourage you to head to the website, ReviveWellnessSC.com, and you can book an appointment yourself with Ms. Gagne. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
You bet. And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.